Shalom, shalom, call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. That's giving all praise to the Most High. Name is only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. My name is Ibar from the Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. And I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, teaching rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. In this video, we're going to go into the importance of having a beard, wearing a beard, which is a commandment in the scriptures. We'll grab that too. But first, I want to show this video from a show called Weird Science. And I just happened to see this. It says, proven side effects, a man gets growing a beard. All right, so we're going to let it play.
Beards are in. The bearded look was once reserved for mountain men and lumberjacks, but just about anyone can rock a beard these days. But what does all this scruff mean for men's faces? Here are scientific effects that happen when a man grows a beard. Attraction is a matter of personal taste, but in general, the majority of people find men with beards to be more attractive than men without beards.
So you got rid of the beard?
Yes, I did.
Thought that was kind of cool.
You feel the same way about
Yeah, you look smaller.
Weaker.
Okay.
According to a study by the University of Queensland, over 8,000 heterosexual women were surveyed, and on average, they preferred men with at least some scruff. Dudes with 5 o'clock shadow were seen as better one-night stand propositions, whereas men with fuller beards were assessed as better long-term partners. And another study found that gay men agree, as they gave higher ratings to men with beards.
You know who looks good in a beard? Dumbledore.
Why is this the case? Well, according to Psychology Today, studies have shown that men with beards are genetically regarded as more masculine, dominant, and socially mature, as well as more responsible. The one downside.
So you see, they're talking about a man having a beard and all those, the effects of having a beard. So there's a reason why the Lord tells us to not shave our face. As an Israelite man, you're not supposed to shave your beard, in case you didn't know. You're not supposed to shave your beard. You're not supposed to mar into your beard. You're really supposed to let your beard grow, and take pride in your beard. A beard, in the Zondervan Bible Compact Bible Dictionary, it's defined as a manly badge of dignity. Okay, so as a man, you're supposed to have a beard on your face. Okay, well, the only person that don't have beards on their face are women and children. Okay, you must have a beard on your face. I actually just happened to see a video of Kevin Gates, combing his beard, and that guy's completely bugged out. But even he said something about, if you don't have a beard on your face, you look crazy. You should have a beard. You can't even grow a beard. Now, for you brothers that can't grow a beard, that's a different story. Pray about it. Take some oils. Because as an Israelite man, that's a part of our image, having a beard on our face. The Egyptians will shave their face and their head, but the Lord forbid us from doing that. Okay, but then she going to talking about, you saw the woman that said that the man looked at weak, okay, and something else. They pretty much said that he was looking weak and soft without having a beard on his face. And then they said that woman think that men who wear beards are more dominant and this and the third, because a beard is a masculine trait. There's a spirit behind wearing a beard on your face, man. Okay, it puts a certain spirit on you as a man, as it should, and when you don't have a beard on your face, it's putting a certain effeminate spirit on you. Just like how you have a lion, the lion has a mane, the male lion has a mane. Okay, but the female lion doesn't have a mane. Okay, so that's just showing you the Lord working in nature, okay, and pretty much all around us to show you the way he wants things to be. Okay, your reason why hair grows in your face is not for you to shave it every morning. Okay,
That is show people consider men with beards to look angrier and more aggressive as well. According to a study by researchers at the University of Queensland, who apparently are fascinated by beards, having facial hair reduces your exposure to sunlight by about 1/3 compared to a clean-shaven face. In fact, beards can offer the equivalent of up to a 21 UPF, making it nature's sunscreen. This protection actually keeps the skin on a man's face looking younger as well, which is why when your Uncle Joe shaved for the first time in 40 years, he looked younger than you.
Talk to me, beard. Talk to me. What do you want to be?
Ever wonder why Santa sports that giant fluff bag on his chin? The answer is pretty obvious, actually. Having all that hair helps keep a man's face warmer, which would be particularly handy if you lived at the North Pole.
Where do you think you're going?
North.
According to Popular Science, these hairy scarves keep the skin underneath 1 degree warmer than it is in unguarded areas, which might sound small but definitely makes a big difference. Strangely enough, though, a study published by the British Journal of Dermatology found that beard hair actually grows faster in the summer and slows down during the winter. So men who want to keep their faces warm at Christmas better start growing out their beards on the 4th of July.
Oh, here it goes! Okay.
Men don't choose whether or not to grow a beard. They can only choose if they want to shave it off. And there are good reasons not to shave. Most people who shave experience some degree of skin irritation and even ingrown hairs, both of which can be avoided by letting the beard grow. As Vox points out,
Now, what she just said there was the truth. Now, I remember when I was in high school and I was working at McDonald's, my first job, and I was in high school, and I actually they'll make me shave my beard. Okay, I constantly had to shave my beard, and I believe that's also why I grew in so much, because I kept having to shave it. But every time I would shave it, I would get razor bumps. I would get blisters, and pretty much how you see that Star Crunch, that snack, those Star Crunches. That's how underneath my neck will look with like a rash and razor bumps from shaving. Okay, people will make fun of me, and I didn't understand why it would happen to me, and it didn't really usually happen to Edomites, but it happens to Jakes. Okay, because that's the Lord telling us that we're not supposed to be shaving our faces, man. But at my job, they wanted you to have a clean shaved face. And, ever since I left that job, I made sure any job I went to after that, I was always able to wear a beard, And ever since then, I've been wearing a beard, even before knowing the truth. Okay, because a beard is a symbol, okay, as we are a monument unto the Most High and His only begotten Son. Okay, His people. Okay, we are supposed to resemble Him. Okay. Then like the Lord said, the angels, the Alahayim said, let's make man in our image. Okay. Bring this back.
Men don't choose whether or not to grow a beard. They can only choose if they want to shave it off. And there are good reasons not to shave. Most people who shave experience some degree of skin irritation and even ingrown hairs, both of which can be avoided by letting the beard grow. As Vox points out, workplace beard bans marginalize men who possess thicker, curlier types of facial hair. Dealing with ingrown hairs is bad enough, but for many men, frequent shaving can also cause permanent scarring, razor bumps, dark marks, and even infections.
Not funny. That is not funny.
Hey, you've only got a short time left on this earth, and do you really want to spend 3,350 hours of it standing in front of a mirror, scraping sharp metal against your cheeks? According to the New York Times, that's how long the average man spends shaving during his lifetime. No matter how hard, how often, or how aggressive you shave, your bristles will grow back a little every day. Now zoom in on all those little facial hairs and picture them as a forest of tree trunks. The perpetual act of chopping them down day after day seems like a lumberjack's endless existential nightmare.
Rainbow High Pacific Coast.
Rainbow High Pacific Coast Fashion Dolls and Color Change Pool.
The whole buried more fecal.
Rainbow.
The whole poopy beard scare of 2015 will not be forgotten anytime soon, but for those who missed it, that year saw headlines blow up about a so-called study claiming beards carried more fecal particles than a toilet bowl. Gross, right? Luckily, it turns out the whole thing was bogus. In fact, the opposite is actually true. A study published by the Journal of Hospital and
Did you hear that?
Sample.
She said it was bogus. That was a lie. Now I remember when that came out, and everybody was talking about how we had to have a beard, this and the third. And it came out, I believe again recently too, with the whole C9 thing about how, your beard can carry germs and can carry, blah, 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 whatever, which, you may get food in your beard and whatnot. But, that's just a ploy. So like, that's a ploy for Esau to try to get you to, ultimately, mar your beard and sin against the Most High, because all these things is Esau targeting Jake. That's why you always see these commercials, with these razor blade commercials, trying to show, that's how a man's supposed to be, shaving his face or whatever. Sometimes they even put a Jake on there because they're trying to, promote this to you Israelites. Because if you shaving your face, that's against the laws of the Most High, man. You going off. Okay, now she about to tell you how the good benefits and the good bacteria in having a beard and how it actually protects you.
From carried more fecal particles than a toilet bowl. Gross.
And whoever said that, man, it had to be either a complete mo, a sato, or a damn woman, man. Okay, because to be a man in this earth, in this society, in this world we live in right now, is like seen as, these people pretty much envy it. They hate it. Esau, okay, the so-called woman, okay, if they hate to see a man. Okay, they hate for a man to be a man. That's why they have something called toxic masculinity, and that's just a man being a man. Everything is more, geared towards the woman in this society. Okay, because this society is pretty much a woman's kingdom, man. Okay, and because of that, that's why men, shave their face to resemble more of the woman, to try to appeal to the woman. You may have even a woman tell you, "Oh, I don't like." I've had one woman tell me that before. "Oh, I don't like guys with a big beard." Or you should shave your beard, and that's when you gotta shave a bitch, cut a bitch right off, man. Okay, don't ever lose your badge of manly dignity behind a woman or anything, man. Always keep your beard, on, man. Okay, because it's gonna keep you in a certain spirit. When you're wearing a beard, it puts a certain spirit on you, a masculine spirit. Versus if you shaving your face and you don't have a beard on your face, it puts you in a manly spirit, a childish spirit, man. Okay,
right? It turns out
everything is spiritual, man.
whole bogus. In fact, the opposite is actually true. A study published by the Journal of Hospital Infection took samples from 408 male hospital workers, both with and without beards, and it was found that clean-shaven faces were 3 times more likely to be carrying
Woo! Papa John's just took their fresh, never frozen dough and hand stretched it New York style.
MRSA bacteria. Yikes, than hairy ones. Plus, the study also found that beards might contain a type of bacteria killing bacteria, which could potentially be developed into powerful new antibiotics. Thank you, beards! There is one potential downside to having a beard. According to The Guardian, a study funded by Guinness found that the average bearded beer drinker loses about 0.56 millimeters of beer per pint because it gets caught in their facial hair. This annoying beard tax adds up, and according to Pacific San Diego, if you drink 180 pints a year,
all right, so that's pretty much
loss
it
could
on
be
that.
about 1.5 millimeters of beer per pint because it gets.
That's pretty much it on that, man. But yeah. So let's grab some scriptures. Okay, so start with this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 27. Ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard. So this is a simple commandment that we can keep, man. Okay, we can't keep all the commandments perfect on this side, but you can keep some to offend less. The whole point is to offend the Most High and his son less. Okay, so by putting a beard on your face, not shaving it, to try to look cute or to try to keep a job, get a job where you don't have to wear it, where you don't have to shave your face, or you can wear like a mask or something because, you're supposed to have a beard on your face, you want when the Lord come, he going to be able to identify you as a Hebrew Israelite. And of course, he going to know you through the Spirit, but, you should have a beard on your face, man. This is something simple and easy that brothers can do to show the Most High that you are serious about him, man. Okay. Just taking a step towards the YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, he'll take, 10 steps towards you, man. Okay. It says, and also by keeping these commandments, how you going to get more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay. The Lord's going to sup with you more. Okay. Keeping them to the best of your ability. If you just been wicked, partaking in wickedness and all this stuff, then, the Spirit is not going to deal with you. Okay. Leviticus chapter 21. Lucky you. What you got for work, so bear with me. Leviticus chapter 21, verse 5. They shall not make baldness upon their head, neither shall they shave off the corners of their beard, nor make any cuttings into their flesh. So you say you're not supposed to shave off the corners of your beard. And when it says shave off the corners of your beard, that means how Jake would shave off their beard and get like what you see as a goatee. The whole the whole goatee thing going on. Like, I'm trying to think of an example. You should know what a goatee is, but just shaving off the side is the majority of your beard. You're not supposed to shave no part of your beard. Don't trim it up, none of that, okay? And it said don't make no cuttings into your flesh. Sometimes when y'all go to them barber shops and you let the people edge you up and whatnot, them clippers be cutting into your flesh, man. That's why when they put the alcohol on, it burns. Okay, because you trying to be cute. Okay, you're trying to be cute in the end times, and them clippers are cutting into your flesh. And a lot of women, they want you to do that. They want you to you know, the let them clippers cut into your flesh, and they got you trying to be cute. But ultimately, what that would do is just lead you to destruction, man. Okay. Matter of fact, it's a shame for a man not to have a beard on his face. We'll grab this right here, 2 Samuel chapter 10, verse 4. Wherefore Hanun took David's servants and shaved off the one half of their beards, and cut off their garments in the middle, even to their buttocks, and sent them away. Wow. So this was a disrespect that, you know, a damn demon did to King David's and his ambassadors, right? His servants. It says, when they told it to David, unto David, so pretty much what they did was they shaved off half of their beards, and they cut their garments to where their butts was showing. Okay, and this is why Esau has done a horrific case with us, where he has pushed to our nation, oh, shave your face. That's why every time you go to a job, they want you to shave your beard, and it'd be the jobs that Jake be at, man. They want you to shave your beard. But also too, they got Jake out here sagging their pants. Okay, Jake out here sagging their pants, showing their buttocks. That right there is a sign of a shame and a curse, man. Okay, you're not supposed to have, as a grown man, your buttocks should not be hanging out. Okay, you shouldn't be, you know, sagging your pants, man. Okay, and that shows that a man is in an immature mind state. Like you see a baby, you know, that may be, you know, running around in this diaper, and as it's running around, the baby's not, you know, to the point of intelligence yet to pull his own pants up. You know, it's just running until they end up running either out the pants, or somebody got to pull the baby pants up for it. So for you grown ass Jakes to be out here with your pants sagging still, man, something ain't right. You know, and we all guilty of it. You know, if you grew up in that era, okay. But as a man, it's time to put childish things away. Scripture says, I'll grab it. So Salakia. It says, verse 5, when they told it unto David, he sent to meet them, because the men were greatly ashamed. So these men were ashamed, okay, that this happened to them, man. They were ashamed, okay. And you can only imagine they was ashamed to stand before King David like that. And what happened was they had their face, their beard shaven, man, okay. Okay, now I'm sure by the time they got before the king, they put some clothes on so their buttocks, you know, wasn't showing. But it was a shame to had to walk a lot, you know, had to go like that, especially being who we are as a people. But of course, their beards were still shaved. Half their beards were still shaved. You know, it takes time for your beard to grow back. So it says, because the men were greatly ashamed, and the king said, tarry at Jericho until your beards be grown, and then return. So King David said, go over there and just chill at Jericho until your beards grow back, and then y'all can come back, man. All right, because it was a shame for Israelite men to be seen without a beard. Okay, and now Jake, you know, they take pride in not wearing a beard, man. Okay, with razor bumps and all. You know, what it does is it makes it gives you black. Like she said, it gives you dark spots. Okay, it's just you are destroying your flesh, which is your temple, by shaving your face. Okay, so that right there was that right there is just an example of you know, how much of a shame it was for us to have our beard shaved. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 11, when I was a child, I spake as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put childish things away. So once we become men, we got to put childish things away, man. Okay, and a part of that is, you know, still trying to be cute, still trying to be, you know, and also two brothers, the elder apostle Tahar put an order out, you know, well, maybe it wasn't an order, maybe it was a suggestion, or maybe it was an order, you know. But he said that, you know, the brother should cut their hair. You shouldn't have long hair. And the scriptures that say that, man. Let me bring this back. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. Now, scriptures talk about having long hair too, since we're on the topic, you know. Here we go. 1 Corinthians chapter 11. Well, I think it was the same chapter. It says, doth not even nature itself teach teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him. Now, why would this be a shame unto a man to have long hair? First of all, because when women supposed to have long hair, okay, as a man, you shouldn't have long hair, okay. And you always see in these videos where these jakes be out there fighting or something, you know, and anytime they get in a fight and they be having them long dreads, first thing they go to hollering about is, stop pulling my hair, stop pulling my hair, like a female, man. A man is supposed to be a warrior. A man is supposed to have be masculine, man. You know, a man's supposed to be ready for battle. You know, anytime a fight could break out, you know, a battle can ensue. And if you go over crying about your hair, you're not gonna win the battle, man. Because there ain't no rules in a fight. You know, especially in times we're coming into where it's gonna be life and death. You know, somebody may be fighting you to, you know, for survival. Somebody may be fighting you to try to, you know, put you in a plate. You know, if you're worried about getting your hair pulled, your ass gonna end up in somebody's plate, man. Okay, I always think about this, and I always tell the brothers this. You know, imagine having long hair. You know, in the time of Jacob's trouble, trying to be cute. You know, you trying to be Tarzan in the time of Jacob's trouble. And, you know, you have to get in a fight with a damn troop. And the troop, you know, all the troop got to do is get you on the ground or anybody really and step on your hair. If somebody gets you on the ground and you happen to land out there and they step on your hair, what more can you do? You know, you pretty much stuck telling them to let go of your hair, you know. It says, but if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her, for her hair is given for a covering. You see, so there you go, man. For a woman to have long hair, that's a glory unto her. But Jake tried to take it like having hair is their glory. And the reason why this happened is because a lot of Jakes, you know, you might have grown up around your you know, in a single, you know, parent household with just your mother, you know, maybe some sisters. Okay, so you never had your father figure around. So as you see your mother and your sisters aspiring to have long hair, they say, you know, you kind of want long hair, or they may, you know, talk you into, you know, growing yours out. But really, when you come into this truth, man, it's time to become a man. It's time to serve YAHAWASHI, truth and sincerity. And a part of that may be cutting your hair. It may be a sacrifice you may have to take. And a lot of Jakes, you know, they come, you know, you tell them, hey, bro, you know, dreads. Did y'all know dreads is a heathen custom? I did videos on it before, so we ain't gonna go too much into it. People start freaking out and shit, you know. But dreads is a heathen custom, man. Okay, you ain't supposed to have dreads. You can't come into this truth trying to be the same man you was in the world. It's gonna take some change. It's gonna take some sacrifice. And if you ain't ready for that, then hey, man, turn around. It says, verse 16, but if any man seem to be contentious, we have no such custom, neither the churches of YAHAWASHI. So then, you know, you got Jakes that try to be contentious or argumentative, you know, that's an effeminate spirit, man. Okay. So from there, let me grab this. Here, let's get out of that. Let's go here. Beard, BibleStudyTools.com. It says beard. The mode of wearing it was definitely prescribed to the Jews, which is really speaking about you Israelites, man. All right, the so-called Negroes. First and foremost, the Jews are the Negroes. That's the word Jew goes back to the word Judah. Okay, so the Negroes, and that was commonly referred to as even the tribe of Benjamin and Levi. They just called them all Jews. Okay, which are your so-called blacks, man. Okay, your you know, your Haitians, your Jamaicans, and your American Negroes. Okay, those were symbolized as the Jews. But even the northern kingdom too, Israel, the northern kingdom, Jerusalem, you know, which is your so-called, you know, the so-called Hispanics and Native Indians, the Latinos, you know, those brothers, hey, they had beards too. You know, we all are commanded to wear beards on our face. And you see, like it says here, Leviticus 19:27 and Leviticus 21:5, which we already read. Hence the importance of Ezekiel's 5 1 through 4 description of razors, the agents of the angry providence being used against the guilty nation of Israel, blah, blah, blah. It was part of the Jews' daily toilet to anoint his beard with oil and perfume. Beards were trimmed with the most fastidious care. I wonder what that word means. We'll look it up. Fastidious care. Yeah, let's look it up. Let's look it up. Why not? Let's look it up. We'll grab it in here. So it said this is how much we took care of our beards. Okay. It says excessively peculiar. Oh, it's like an excessively particular, critical, or demanding, hard to please. You see, so we was very particular about our beards, man. Having a beard and being an Israelite man and having a beard is very important. Yeah, you know what? Well, maybe kind of made me think about doing this video too, not only to remind you of this law that we have, because we are teachers of the law too. We have to establish the law, okay, as well as prophesy. But I remember I had a dream not too long ago, a couple nights ago. It was a nightmare, bro. It was a nightmare, and I don't remember exactly how it all went, but somehow somebody had took like a pair of clippers and they shaved a line through my beard. And I was just walking around and I remember being ashamed in the dream. I remember I had to shave it all down to a 1, wait for it to grow back. But I remember just being ashamed, just having my beard shape marred, man. And that shows you our spirits, man. That was a dream I had, and that dream was a nightmare. I remember it was a simple dream. I remember just something happened where somebody took some clippers through my beard. And I was literally afraid. I was ashamed. I was kind of like, I didn't want to be seen by nobody. And I vividly remember this. This is the way I was feeling in this vision. Okay, so that just shows you how particular and demanding, hard to please it is. It says requiring or characterized by excessive care or delicacy, painstaking, stalking, I guess. So there you go. Okay, now let's go back. It says, remember, go up a little bit. It says it was a part of a Jew's daily toilet to anoint his beard with oil and perfume. Beards were trimmed with the most fastidious care, and their neglect was an indication of deep sorrow. So if a man neglected his beard, or even if we brought our beards down as a sign of sorrow, or if you were mourning. Okay, it says, and the custom was to shave or pluck off the hair as a sign of mourning. The beards of David's ambassadors were cut off by Hanun as a mark of indignity. Look at this, a mark of indignity. Let's grab this word indignity. Let's see what this means, because and we can grab dignity. Let's grab dignity first. It says bearing conduct or speech in of self-respect or appreciation or formally or gravity of an occasion of situation, nobility or elevation of character, worthiness. So this is about dignities. All right, a sign or token of respect. So you get the picture. Now let's go to indignity. Indignity. That's not it. So like, you bear with me. More ads. Bear with me, Salakia. It says, an injury to a person's dignity. This is indignity. An injury to a person's dignity, slighting or contemptuous treatment, humiliating. This is humiliating to have your beard shaved off, man. And I was in that vision. I remember feeling humiliated. Okay, affront, and I feel like in a dream somebody did it to me, as a sign of disrespect, But it says humiliating, affront, insult, or injury, adding insult to injury. Okay, disgrace or disgraceful action. So this is that was a disgraceful action, man, for us to shave our beards, or if somebody else to shave your beard, man. It's just disrespect, so just something to think about. It says on the other hand, the Egyptians carefully shaved the hair off their faces, and they compelled their slaves to do so also. So look at that. The Egyptians would compel us, pretty much make us shave our faces, man. Okay, and Egyptians is symbolic for oppressor. Okay, you can mean somebody saying right now the modern day Egypt is America, man. So these Egyptians, they want us to do the same thing. You go to a job, then what the first thing they say, oh, well, do you mind shaving your face? Do you mind, coming clean cut, and all this madness, man. When really an Israelite man's supposed to have a beard in his face, man. But that just go to show you the world is against the scriptures, man. The world is against the Israelites. The world is against our power, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, first and foremost, man. Okay, so the scripture says we ought to obey the Most High, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, rather than man. All right, so understand what time we in, okay, and, do whatever you got to do to get close to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. And this right here is an example of something very, very easy, simple that you can do. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to say Shalom, Kwame Asherallah, Abba, Abba.